So in my last short, I shared my experience of not having health insurance for over 5 years now. And it just got me thinking of how we can see these or start making these decisions and seeing them as small acts of anarchy and not being afraid of this word anarchy because I understand that that word has a negative connotation, and we may automatically picture the most aggressive form or display of anarchy. Um, Perfect example, January 6th, right? But us finding ways that we can be creative and do anarchy differently. So, choosing to divest from the system, meaning not invest in the system any more than we need to. And I understand that we have a lot of dependence on the government, um, and, what changes they make can affect numbers and masses of people in this country. But I'm interested and curious to hear if are people finding ways to be self-sufficient, to move away from the status quo of just allowing the government to dictate our lifestyles, and then hoping or trusting that we can take things into our own hands and we don't have to be dependent on the government making changes that we would hope benefit us as a people, but then just taking it into our own hands and figuring out what can we do for self, how can we trust ourselves to realize that there are other ways and we don't have to feel obligated to the way that the government says we have to live. So I would love to hear from others about, if there's ways in your life that you've realized that you're not going to participate in the system anymore, because I would love to keep discussing this topic in depth because I really think it could help us as a collective.